in the middle of the run. Best tree zone today. It's something. Not a single clean moon level yet. Didn't want to do that. Certainly didn't want to do that. So laggy. I wanted to look if Discord has a link shortener, because Discord file or general attachment links are ridiculously long. I wonder if there's a better way to display the code, the link. But from what I've seen, you kind of need to include everything. Hey, Amen. Thank you. Would have gotten hit there. That's another so-so mushroom grab. Need to practice. It's better than most today. No, actually better than everything else today. Still, not quite the limit. Yeah, now we just need somebody else who actually does the Chubalu manipulation. To have a comparison. Thank you, thank you. Glad you made it home safe. Hey Julien. Sorry, I started YouTube late. Been streaming for a bit already. Barely enough height. I didn't do the lag manipulation there. It'd still be... was hoping for 0.1 and not 0.2 behind. Yeah, that was my last stream, pretty much. I had a single run that even made it to Pumpkin Zone. Okay. First for 13 in a while. Now, don't fall in Space 1. Just want a decent attempt again. Ooh, perfect map. The tricky part about the manip is that you then still want to get pretty much frame perfect hits at least, if not sometimes frame accurate movement during the fight. So it's not just looking at patterns, I believe. Unless I'm misunderstanding, and this is version 2 and everything is better now. Ooh, funny glitch. Glitch sound. Again, really? Ah, I jumped too early again because of the lag. Ah, stupid level. Thank you for the accurate number. Somewhere I have the fraction to get to that number. You want to be super accurate. Yeah, sometimes the stutter is just lag. Sometimes the stutter can be due to a corner boost, like right there. It jumps a single pixel. Hey, Hambound. Sometimes if you're walking on a sprite-based platform, like in the tree zone leaves level, third tree zone level. There can be some stuttering just because those kinds of platforms behave weirdly. Ah. Okay then. Oh, the auto-scroller, that's just most of the time because Mario... Like, the camera is centered on Mario, or at least not necessarily centered, but stuck to him. And Mario doesn't always move at the same speed as the auto-scroller, and then you have rounding issues. And sometimes the screen will have to catch up by 1 pixel, and then 2 pixels, and then it's not harmonious anymore. Like, it's gonna be something like 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, and that's where it starts to look stuttery for the human eye. Also possibly some like video standard also not catching up, because most video codecs are 59.94, 0.97, 60.0 Hertz FPS. So that is some artificial stuttering at that point. But most of it is probably in the game. I also see it like that on my CRT. Many different factors. I mean, not currently and not in the immediate future, but I did speedrun SML1 for a bit. That one I'm probably not gonna return to. I think I have had enough of that in terms of speedrunning. Tetris, it's not really a comparable speedrun, but I do it every now and then. Rescue of Princess Blobette is one that I probably want to go for the world record again. But that's gonna be a shorter project. Oh. I even had to take a break, yeah, I had to segment that run. With the banana. Wario Land! I did 1, 2, like 3 speedruns of that, but not with all of the out-of-bounds glitches included. I didn't learn all of them. I learned a couple. So that is not truly a speedrun, even though I'm on the leaderboard. I mean, maybe at some point. I don't have any specific plans for that, though. I would have to look at how the modern speedrun looks now. I know they have a few more setups for out-of-bounds. Early level exit triggers. The thing is, I would have to take a longer break from SML2. Like, maybe at some point I would want to have a longer break. Then I can think of a project like that. Something that is self-contained. Certain goal in mind. then just play until I reach that goal and then go back to something else. Not sure how a speedrunnable Game Boy Bomberman would be, or Dyna Blaster. I don't remember what kinds of like story mode or whatever they have. It's not something that I would enjoy speedrunning, I think. Not my kind of speedrun. Oh, before an audience even. Interesting. Metroid 2 is an interesting run. Almost forgot what grip to switch to there. I'm not sure if I would enjoy Metroid 2. I only played it once casually. Like I played through it and I did enjoy it. I also watched the speedrun for a bit. I think that's point 2 or point 3. I already forgot again. I wanted to remember from the other day when I also missed shooting the guy. I think it was point 2. The only game I ever played in a mall was Lion King for the Super Nintendo. Back in like 92, 93, whenever it came out. Hi, Brootsy. The locksmith. Also, Julien is right there. Once I reach my goal in this category, I will probably also go to any percent and finally learn the modern route of going left at the end. I have not even tried that seriously. Okay, don't fall anything, but don't fall anywhere. No early jumps. No jumps. No taking damage there. That's important. No taking damage on the next one. This guy. That might have been late, but late is okay. Oh, it was not late. We got it. We actually got it. Let's go. Question mark? I researched my own speedrun history the other day for GT Aces podcast. And the first time that I wanted to compare myself like internationally, globally, with something that I was doing was when I was playing Windows Solitaire, like Windows 95. That was also early 2000s. Oops. And after that I might have looked up like some F-Zero level round and course times, Super Mario Kart, things like that. But speedrunning entire games as such didn't really occur to me since I found Twitch again in 2012. Get some good timing here. Ah, 5! 5 and then I missed the stomp again. So close. That was very, very close to an albatross. I think I always played the standard deck. I don't think back then you could switch decks. Or I didn't know that you could. One of the two. I definitely didn't switch. I was always playing default, whatever that was. Don't die to the slide. The one earlier was sketchy. That was decent. Jumped too early. Okay, at least I didn't fall. Whatever. I was probably slower than 2 jumps. Just pressed the jump button too early. A movie about Tetris. Like the Ecstasy of Order? That one? It's the only... Oh well, or the Apple TV Tetris movie. I guess that one exists now. Yeah. That movie is funny. The freaking card chase in that. So cheesy. So overdone, but I did enjoy the movie. It is well made. No! Ah, there goes my time. Well, more of it. Ah, no, it's just another bad run. Acceptable. Now we need a good witch, though. Sergio. Yeah, no acceleration. Well, it's always some kind of acceleration, but not very fast. I do remember you. Oh, some lag. Didn't save as much time as I can. No! Okay, run is very over. What in the world? Could not reposition myself there. How much was that? It felt like 3 seconds. Yeah. Let's have a look at the witch. Yep. Also not the greatest quick drops. This is not going well. Now you can still make a lot of mistakes and get world record. It's not quite there yet. Just can't make the big ones. Or keep repeating the very same mistake 3 times in one room. That's when it gets tricky. But yeah, just in general, it's not super optimized yet. LRL or reset. It's the reality of things. LRL. Okay. The run lives. The best possible time for me on this run, yes. That is already including all of the time losses so far. No, don't stand there. Yeah, there's no... Technically there is no task for this category. Like, there is, but realistically there isn't. Because some strats are just not really feasible for humans. So it's hard to find a good comparison, what is optimal. I would argue a time around maybe 26.05, 06 could be a realistic limit, but it's really hard to judge. Back bubble. Already an in-game second behind here. That was clean. A little too far left again. Still decent. High 502. Maybe 03. Oh, got the corner boost. Yeah, bad exit. That was okay. Not enough though. Really. But yeah, that not fast enough Turtle 2 had already put me behind my PB pace. But yeah, the task that we have, I already forgot the time again. I think it's 25:53. Jubaloo made that one. So he will correct me. Seems I remembered correctly. That's the problem, Julian. That's what I tried to get around while explaining. I don't think we have a good idea what human theory means in this game. It is every trick excluding the pixel trick, which is definitely not humanly attainable, but it is also with resetting for like lag, for getting better lag patterns. Which as a human you cannot do throughout a run, because you don't know. So it does that. It does lag optimization with hindsight. So if something is laggy, it goes back and does it with a different setup to not have that lag. Wait, I already forgot. It does go for the Tatanga top despawn, surely. Because that is technically even humanly viable. It's just very risky. Certainly goes for every single corner boost, but that's not where the big time save comes from. The pixel trick is the like frame-wise manipulation of resetting the oscillation pattern octet. So you have overlapping twos pretty much, or get twos quicker than ones. It saves, like ideally it saves up to 2 pixels per, or is it 1.5? I forgot the exact average. So, because you can only set it up every so and so many patterns. It's hard to do. There are different setups. Like there's something similar for moonwalking, pretty much, where you also reset the walking pattern more often, so you can take advantage of the higher oscillation number. Basically just shifting around those octets, resetting them, restarting them, start with a higher number. No way to ever do that as a human. Hey, brainwashed. Yeah, Jonas. I mean, it's kind of close to what I would be going for in an IL attempt. I would just predict that I get the jump and then anticipate hitting the jump button to do the next jump upwards. Fast vertical movement is tricky. But yeah, those things are all perfectly optimized in that task. There's barely any momentum loss ever when moving vertically. Jet, please. Jubilee would have had a crisis right there. There was a strat that he wasn't aware of. Hey Ben. I've also played this as a kid. What a coincidence. It has been going okay, I want to say. But there were some bigger mistakes here and there. Run enders. Ah. Map mistake. Oh, that looked like very good lag manip. Yeah? That's a good outcome. I can basically not save time on that split. I can just barely, but it's super unrealistic. Hey Eki, thank you. Yo. Second decent tree zone today. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's obviously a thing that the task can do. It can always get fast swim. That is worth a lot. Wait, why did I lose time? Must have entered the level late. I'm pretty new. You cannot despawn the octopus up top, and then it just follows the same rules. The lower you kill it, the less it has to fall down. So in that case, it's quite obvious. You just want to kill it as quickly as possible. Hey, Cause. Yeah, but I don't like the trend. I wanna reverse that split trend. See? That's what I'm gonna do. Just reverse. No! Ah, and then I jumped too high. Oh, this is probably even a reset already. What in the world? What was that? I completely forgot how to play that level. Yikes. Don't think there are that many places like that, Jonas, where that is relevant. I mean, surely the long shaft in Submarine, as well as the Pumpkin 2 water room. But we're pretty close to optimizing that already. Not super precise. The actual swimming vertically is more relevant, I would argue. I mean, jelly jumps are something I should be able to do optimally. Just that I struggle recently, but it's not like a super tasky strat. Nah. For jelly jumps you also have a frame window of like 1 or 2 frames. Because you can buffer them, so it's not ridiculously precise. Oh. Thank you for mentioning Dead Life Split. I'm gonna go though. We're already there. Here. Somewhere. Splitless run. Crashed run. There was a green 0. I'm gonna keep telling you. Yes, Jubilee was correct. Now we are on still green 0 pace, I believe. If I do everything else right, maybe plus 0.1. I'm gonna say plus 0.1. But I didn't jump all the way up. And I do have some time safe here. I'm gonna say red 0. This one also has potential. Nope, doesn't. Nope, it definitely doesn't. This is the struggle phase of the stream. I still haven't made the... still haven't opened an issue for this live split crash. I think it already exists somewhere for an older version. Hey Javier. I gotta look into that. Maybe just bring it up again. Sometimes those things, like I'm like 90% sure this crash is related to using the video component. I will tell them again. I think it's just because of... It might not be Live Split's fault, so to speak. It could be VLC. I don't know. LiveSplit itself is using the VLC lib to do the video processing. And it only works with certain versions. Maybe it does work with some newer versions now after the most recent update. Maybe I have to update my VLC again. That could help. I'll have to investigate. But yeah, the live split devs are not usually very quick when it comes to fixing something. It can take a couple of years. That's more common than not. That it actually takes years. Good jelly jumps. Where did the pawn come from? That why live split breaks? Is it an indicator of how much porn is on the hard drive? Ooh. And he just stood there! I'm so sure I pressed it on the right frame. Ah! Rezone record never. Never ever. Imagine LiveSplit just goes rogue and just plays a random video instead of your PB video. What could that be? I mean, there's a risk, right? I'm having a video component on my stream right there. I don't exactly know what the code does. Could just jump around. High School Musical 2, yes. I think the by far highest likelihood is that it would land on some random anime episode. I have a catalog of those. Pretty much keep everything that I download, that I watch. So that is by far the most likely to land on. Some random high school romance that I watched in 2017. Episode 7 of that, without context. Nope. Zero run. Much more interesting than the green splits. Like my early internet days downloads, I still have them on old CD-ROMs that I burned myself. Like I definitely have things like the Hamster Dance and some techno remix of the East German national anthem. Things that were funny, edgy, cool back in 1998. I still have those things. I feel like that's a good topic for some kind of, like, just chatting stream. I'm just gonna pull out one of those random old like data storage disks, and we go through them, like a time capsule. Not the porn ones, though. You cannot partake in my porn collection. I'm sorry. That has to happen on a different channel. I specifically remember the Auferstanden aus Ruinen for a techno beat. That's what it should be. But not really. Like that's East Germany after the reunification, and at that point we don't get an own national anthem anymore. It doesn't work that way. A few weeks ago I found out that there is a David Hasselhoff museum in Berlin. Look it up. It's ridiculous. It has a small wiki page fitting for the size of the museum. Another one of these runs. People are weird. Like those... It's not even nostalgia or anything, it's really just wanting to complain. Those kinds of people. The good old day people. The backwards people. It's true, in many regards life was easier, but at the same time also not, and it wasn't sustainable. So that's the part that some people just don't want to admit, or maybe don't understand. That the system didn't just like end by some external force. The system itself was unsustainable. So whatever they thought was nice about that society just doesn't work. Not how life works. And some people just don't want to take responsibility. Just want to say, yeah, somebody took that away from us and now everything is so bad. Same mistake as earlier. It's just people being... I don't know. Yeah, I guess not wanting to take responsibility is the big part in that dynamic. Like, I might ruffle some feathers, but it's kind of the same. Like, if you're religious, don't take it too offensively, but it's the same as with religions, in my opinion, that a certain part of your like responsibility for yourself, you just push on somebody else. Be it the government in East Germany, be it God, be it anything, like any external force. And then you just lean back and say, yeah, but nothing I could do. Something else wanted it to be that way, has to take the blame, provided for me, like positive or negative. It's those kinds of thoughts that I think are kind of overlapping in certain people. And I think it's never a good mindset to have. Having this non-existing security in the background. It might help you for a while, coping with things, but since it's not actually there, what's the end game there? So it's tough. Hey Mike, on your homepage? Oh, that is weird. How did the video get on your homepage? I suppose you mean on your YouTube recommendations? I don't know. It's funny that I get recommended occasionally. This is a speedrun stream of Super Mario Land 2, with me rambling most of the time. I guess if you watch some gaming content every now and then, some Nintendo content, it could get recommended randomly. I do not know. I don't think anybody really knows how the YouTube algorithm works for that. Interesting. I was part of also a gaming-related, speedrunning-related podcast the other day, so oops. That might have something to do with it, but besides that, I do not know. Not something that I can control. I mean, you say all the time fast attack, but it's actually YouTube forgets quickly. Say I feel in the mood for some speedrunning content, I actually click on speedrun videos. Then another week I just wanna watch something mindless, or I wanna watch table tennis content. After a week, YouTube will have completely forgotten that I ever watched any of the speedrun content. It's it has a very high turnover rate these days. It didn't used to be that way. I think gaming content in general gets pushed harder on YouTube because they want to kind of compete with Twitch about that. I'm not sure that is mentioned officially anywhere, but I'm 100% sure that that's what is happening. And then there are some like specific happenings in gaming, like the advent of NES Tetris with rolling, how far NES Tetris has come, and a lot of those players are live streaming on YouTube nowadays. Maybe there's some crossover there. Who knows? Algorithm things. But yeah, on this particular stream I'm only speedrunning this game for the foreseeable future, until I at least get the world record, or give up on getting the world record. Those two options exist for me currently. I am from Germany, yes. I cannot get rid of my accent. I'm trying. Not actively. Hey, Alex. It is Ebb. Hello. Suddenly an influx. I must have, yes. Must have just gotten recommended to a lot of people on YouTube. Very odd. The thing with accents for me is I do have I don't know if that matters at all, like a linguistic background. I used to study translation, and more on a theoretical basis, I suppose. My biggest problem with, or why I will never get rid of my accent properly, is that I never lived abroad for an extended amount of time. So my surroundings will always shape how I, in turn, shape my vowels and things like that. But I'm sometimes a little bit self-aware about it. Even though I don't really fuss about it. It's okay for me too, but I do have some some weird personal standard. What's on my t-shirt? It's a Potu bird. I think. Is that the one I'm wearing today? I can't look down, I have to play the video game. Which part? East. General Dresden area. Ooh. There's another 413. Yes, because I split early. What is a Potu bird? It's spelled P-O-T-O-O. It's a funny bird. Look it up. It is nocturnal. It rests at daytime. It pretends to be a stick or a branch. It has big funny eyes. Yeah, like that. I just like how derpy they look. Yeah, we had the little, like, history part of the stream earlier about growing up in East Germany, being culturally affected by David Hasselhoff. Things like that. Just your general East German topics, not having bananas. I think that's how it started today. Not knowing what bananas are. That's how the stream started, actually. I am glad to hear that it is relaxing. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for. Like you never see me scream. Or some... no, maybe sometimes. No, not really. But yeah. I think it's a generational thing too. How old am I? I'm 41 years old now, so... everything is a little more relaxed. I mean, if the content interests you, I basically gave you the outline. This, what you're seeing right here, is pretty much what it's gonna be for the foreseeable future. And I'm doing this like 5 times a week when I feel like it. Usually around this time. This is pretty much my ending time right now. So I think the stream is gonna end once this run ends. Which is hopefully not sooner than in 19 minutes. Oops. For gore. Looking forward to seeing you more often now, Mike. But yeah, the main stream, if you want to call it that, is on Twitch. And I also recently started like simultaneously streaming on YouTube. Just for... some people have it easier to watch on YouTube. So everybody has the choice. And not a lot of... like, some people just don't have a connection with the Twitch community. While pretty much everybody is using YouTube. So just for general reach and convenience, I think it's a good idea to have several platforms. I'm glad you also like them, Ab. No! Oh, no! I think we will have to do another run. That is not how this is supposed to look at all. We're doing one more. Yo, it's She Music. Very long time no see. I want to say I have not seen you since 2020. I do remember you. Yeah, unless my info is outdated, She Music, as the name suggests, actually makes music. Check them out. Now everybody's gonna plug their music projects, which I would be interested in. It's one of those things that I never really got to do myself, just because it's such a big time investment. And I always feel like I have so many things to do already. The interest is there. The skill, probably not. I'm willing to learn. Yeah, time. There can never be enough users with a Patu bird as an avatar. My own bot account, like Dear Bot, has the Patu bird as an avatar as well. Like here it's in full glory. The bird. Hey, Kamul. Gladly. Today I'm not feeling too insane. Yesterday I was, so I didn't stream. Ah! Yikes. Oh, thank you for the gift sub. That woke me up. I don't even know how loud I have it set on my stream. The freaking sub sounds. I'm also surprised it's still working. But they're still randomized the way I set it up like 5 years ago. I did submit, I think, in 2 days, our first picks. 19th, from what I remember. I submitted this again, and Rescue of Princess Blobette. My usual stuff. I don't really have to prepare, but just do my regular thing. Also wouldn't be ridiculously disappointed if it didn't get in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you for another gift, She Music. Very much appreciated. I do want to go to... I definitely will go to ESA in summer. So, actually the little stream money does help with going there. Everything has gotten more expensive these days. The hotel prices alone have gone up by like 50%, I think. Luckily, there was this special offer this year to get around it a little bit. Yo! I did it right. This could be back to green. Possibly. No? What? I guess I do not know my own speedrun. Why was that not a time save? Platform interactions. I couldn't duck. I couldn't jump on the second one. Yeah, I can't see it either, Ab. It might take a while. Maybe you need to clear your browser cache. That is something that holds it back sometimes. And LiveSplit crashed. Yeah, without the summer pass, it would have been quite expensive. I suppose you chose a one-person room again, or are you actually rooming with somebody? Because that's even more expensive then. Yeah. Congratulations on P2 Avatar. Alright, let's get this one last run going. Yeah. It started with some people not being able to, well, in hindsight, not being able to watch Twitch at work, for example. Sometimes Twitch wouldn't, I mean, these days it always should have transcoding options for me. But if for some reason it doesn't, then YouTube is more convenient. Some people like the rewind function in YouTube videos better. It's a convenience choice. And I did get an upgrade from my ISP. I have 50 up now, so I don't really have to restrict myself in terms of upload. Like, just thinking back how ridiculous it was only... I mean, I say only, but only like 6-7 years ago, when I was streaming at 800 kilobits, 360p, and that was all I could do. And I still live in the same place, it's just that eventually German digitalization has finally caught up. At least here. Whoops. Dang it, I was trying to read the question about Sum of Best. Dang, Mike, that is still a dream over here. I'm quite happy with my 100 down. That's all I need. I think I could upgrade, but at that point I also would have to pay more. And internet prices in Germany are still not really competitive in a global frame. Yeah, the 1 MB is what I had, and effectively I couldn't even make full use of that. So those were my old 800 kilo, sometimes 650. I remember on certain days when it was particularly bad, I had to switch my bitrate even lower. If you do a lot of, like, if you watch 4K content over internet, then that makes sense. And if several people in a household are using the internet connection at the same time, also makes a lot of sense. For a single person, I don't have the need for ridiculous download speeds. If I can get them for free, why not? But I will not seek them out. My current tariff is, my current internet plan is 100 down, 50 up for 39 euros a month. And that is pretty much the cheapest I can get right here where I live. I think the maximum that I could get is like around, I think the highest plan that they could offer is like a 300-ish down, 100 up. But we're already at the point where there would be some trickery involved with. I would have to switch to a different DSL modem that does dual lane stuff, and I don't see the need for any of those things. And that would be more expensive. Can this be the run? I foresee a green 0 at the end of this level. If I don't bonk. No bonk. No bonk. Come on, green 0. That's the green 0. DSL 5010. That's what I had until recently. Same price, yeah. 39.95-ish. It's just German standard. I was surprised in the first place that they upgraded me, or that it was available here, because I do live in a somewhat small village. Situation in cities is a little bit better, but German village internet is a thing. No! Ah, no speed. No speed. Alright. Have a good one, Mike. I suppose see you around. $50,000 people? No. I actually don't know how many people live in this village, but it's, I want to say it's less than 2,000. See you around, Mike. I like living in the outskirts here, in the middle of the forest. That also sounds chill. I know both the village and the city life. During my entire university time, I lived in a medium-sized city. I want to say I do like the more quiet village life better. Sometimes you have to go a little further to get to the supermarket, or to get to a specific supermarket to get certain things, but that's alright. In exchange, there's no heavy traffic, no trams going right in front of my living room, like back in my city days. And I can just go hiking in the forest. It's like 5 minutes, out the door, forest right there. Very chill, very convenient. Whoops. Yeah. To the banana supermarket, the specific one, there's a small supermarket, like every single... It's very similar concept in villages here. You usually have the smaller versions of the big supermarkets in the villages. And if I want to go to the next, like, actually bigger supermarket, it's like 5 kilometers. And I can just go there by bike. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, once you get used to it being quiet, you notice it even more. It also works the other way around. Like, when I moved to, like, for studying, when I moved to the bigger city, and I experienced the tram going right in front of the living room. It was ridiculously loud. Like, things like glasses in the cupboard would just shake and rattle. Things like that. But you get used to those things. But once you go back to the quieter life and then experience it again, it is jarring. The one big advantage in a city is really just that everything is closer together. But I don't buy many things. I have my trusty little supermarket that has most of the things that I want most of the time. So I can survive for quite a while without missing the like bigger sortiments in bigger cities. I always gonna answer for two always better. Okay, this is the run. No mistakes. full focus. One thing that I do not miss about living in the city is my bicycles getting stolen. That was a very common thing, sadly, when I lived in the city. Man, it was not the run. I think all in all, let me count. Let me try to count. I might be forgetting some. That one I still had. I think I had 5 bicycles stolen in my life. And 1 vandalized. It's not nice. I did get reimbursed by my insurance every time, but that always takes effort and time. And for a couple of weeks you have to get a new bike out of your own pocket until the money comes back. And also all of that paperwork for the insurance. Always annoying. Ah. Hey, Dr. Mr. Holmes. Just the chain. Oh, that is something trying to mess with you. Like, why would anybody? Now, when they vandalized my bike here in like the city that is closest to where I live now, I was taking some advancement classes for programming and just kept the bike outside the building in the middle of the city, like center of the city in plain daylight. Just left it there for the duration of the classes, like 4 hours or so. And they had stolen my wheels and my saddle and the saddle post. And they had tried, like I had a back pannier on that bike at that point. They tried to get it off the bike but didn't really know how to. So it was this tangly mess of parts that they did manage to get off and parts that they couldn't really disassemble. That was still annoying. At least they left the frame and the important parts. And I could need some new wheels anyway at that point. The inconveniences of having to carry your bike home. Having to use the train to get home. Like those expensive you don't get back. I'm pretty sure they stole the bike. I can check, actually. I can show you. I have a picture. How the bike looked after being disassembled. Once I have to reset here, I'm gonna have a quick look. I'm pretty sure the picture should still be online. Ah. No, I got eaten. Fast attack, please. This joke has gone too far. Do I even still have the login? This is gonna prove challenging. 1 second. Am I logged in? I am logged in. Okay, I should be able to find it. go away. What is this? No, I don't want to explore your freaking website. I know what I'm... No! Ah! Posts. Oh no, they left one wheel, actually. Gotta check my other images. If there's anything cringy. How do I link this again? Tell me if... Tell me if this works for you. That is my vandalized bike. So yeah, they stole the back wheel, left the front wheel. Like that's even weirder. I think they must have gotten caught by somebody walking by and then just they didn't like the front wheel. I don't know. People are weird. No, that's a banana. You're ridiculous. Where did my input display go? There. Can I get this one last run going or not? Yeah, maybe they couldn't carry more. Maybe they had to make the choice. This or that. But yeah, I was not happy. I think the most annoying part was the saddle and saddle post, because those I had gotten... I had gotten them for free. That was okay. But they were not too shabby, because I had gotten them from my then workplace at the Bike Online store, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I don't have them anymore, so they must have gotten stolen in that event. The one last run meme has been going for a while. Now, one last run I always mean. Out of the tree zone. And I guess sometimes we have to reset when we get a bad Tatanga fight. Now, why did you have to tell him? It was funnier when half the chat doesn't get the references. Do you not agree? Green 0. It's funny, but it's also rude. So most people know about that aspect, about East Germany, like former East Germany, not geographical East Germany. That certain fruit was not available. What was even more ridiculous is that you had to sign up if you wanted to get a car, and it could take up to 10 years before you could get your car, just because of how like, according to plan, everything was manufactured. They wouldn't produce anything in bulk beforehand. If there was no order, technically, for something, it would not even get produced. So you had those long waiting lists. And particularly for cars, it must have been the most ridiculous thing ever. Telephone. We did not even have a landline until way after the reunification. The concept of telephone was something I only knew from my aunt and uncle. That was not something anybody in our household had, like none of the 3 families living there. I don't think the infrastructure would have existed. This is ridiculously slow. This is another reset. Yeah. Still not the last run. It's kind of ridiculous how far behind the times that East German state was. In 1990, we still had black and white TV, or a black and white TV at home. That was just the way I knew it. That's a TV. I think the first color TV was actually after the reunification in our household. I think they were available, but again, probably also very expensive, long waiting lists. And that is what I'm intending here, Eb. Do it. If you don't have a cartridge yourself, there are ways to play it. There are some crappy online emulators. They're good, not online emulators. I think just for experiencing the game, every kind of solution is good enough. Bonk. Yeah, the western parts of Germany, they didn't have those issues. Not again. I kind of did get stopped there by the next best thing. It should still be fine. Not as fine anymore. Plus 0.4. Maybe worse. Oh, worse. Worse. I visited Hamburg once and I liked it very much. Why did I not despawn the guy? Like the harbor part, the Binnenalster, all cool areas, the Speicherstadt with the adjacent, what do you call that? Like the pedestrian zone, the bigger one. Was all very open and nice in Hamburg. Beatles tour. See, I have no personal connection to the Beatles and their music, and neither do my parents. Because of East Germany again. It always comes back to that topic. Kind of music was not allowed was from the cultural enemy. Yeah, like for a one-day trip or something like that, it's a bit far away. You would want something to combine it with. I visited Hamburg as part of a like North Germany bicycle tour-ish. There's this long bike path called the Nordostsee Radweg, the North and Baltic Sea bike lane, bike path. It's a bit of a lie. It's actually not a consecutive bike path. There's some, at least back then, there were some big holes in between where you had to go off the path and then find it again. And went from Stralsund all the way to, well, where the Baltic Sea and North Sea Canal is. And I think right after that I went along the Elbe, the river Elbe, into Hamburg on the very day when they had the Hamburg Marathon. So it was quite busy, not very convenient to go by bike. But interesting nonetheless. I saw seals. There are seals in Hamburg. In the outskirts of Hamburg. Oh, I have not heard of that movie. Seals in zoos are different. No, those were wild seals. Thank you for sharing that experience, Blind Surgeon. Is that how you lost your eyesight? Cannot really relate to that experience. I mean, they weren't describing it as a great experience, though. Ah. Unfortunate. Again, thanks a lot for sharing your story. Maybe somebody can learn from your mistakes. Hey, Goop. No, don't encourage them. It's a place where sleeping dogs. No. Sleeping surgeons. Sorry. Not feeding the baiters. Oh, is this the last one? Am I actually making it out of the tree zone? Possibly. The YouTubers can see the Twitch chat indeed. If everything works. Should be able to. I didn't call you unfriendly or anything. I am currently still enjoying the conversation. But the stream is about something else, I fear. That is true. I think it just got released yesterday on the Switch online store. 413. Let's go. I haven't done any testing myself, but I would assume it works the same in the way that it is accurate on Switch Online. So that is nice for that speedrun community as well. A true group. But that's usually not planned. Those are accidents. And then they get the names of the people who fall into them. It's definitely a deer hole or two in the game. Okay, speaking of falling into holes, I've been doing that a lot on this level today, so... Oh, it's not the path I'm usually going these days. It's a bad sign that I actually don't remember the pathing. Let's not fall. Let's not fall. No falling. Late jump, but that's fine. Oh, still worked. Very good. It's a good last run, at least. To this point. American streamers. I don't know. Upbringing. I don't think there's a way to generalize that. But you shouldn't generalize that. I know a lot of American streamers who are not that way. Hey Chris, thank you. But yeah, as long as you're funny in this stream, I'm not gonna be mad at any weird jokes. Just keep it funny. If it's just for being awkward or making somebody feel uncomfy, then it's not fine, but I think most people here in this stream can laugh about some silly things. Plop. Now, often funny is enough for this particular stream. I am willing to stretch my standards. I made Dearbot. I cannot have any uptight standards. It doesn't work that way. So far, no really good witches. I mean, I had that one 5-shot in like second witch fight, I believe. It has to be better. Okay, that's good enough. I didn't mess up the stomp for once, so that is progress. We have a run. Let's hope I don't just fall in a hole in the next level. There's always a possibility. I promised to myself that I will not nope out of this strat. Coming up right here. Rewarded. It is still risky. Like, even to this day, I don't feel good about it when I approach it. But once you get it, it's just okay. Right decision. Eh. That's okay. Sadly, no time save there. Getting sweaty. We did bring a towel today. Portable Dearbot. I mean, Dearbot might eventually be online, as in server-based. Technically, yes. Also, I did manage to like revive my Discord integration of Dearbot yesterday, but it doesn't have any functionality yet. But at least I got it to connect. I set it up again. So things will happen in the future with that. Ooh. Oh, my hand's so super sweaty right now. I'm sure in some situations Dearbot advice is far superior to those other assistants. Got the jump, but not the XL. Okay. Okay. I read that wrong. I read that as a 0 and was surprised why that wasn't more. All is good. That is the expected time save. No dumb mistakes here, please. Kill count is good. Yeah, I will stop reading chat as frequently now. Getting serious. Good enough. I played it a little safer after failing earlier. That's fine. That could have been worse. We don't need any kill on this level. That was very laggy. Probably gonna lose some time, even with a good witch. LL would be very cool. Where do I sign up for that? In there! Look at the world record comparison. There we go. Don't go to Mario Zone. Now this run is fire. Not a crazy early game, but very solid overall. Can't complain. Yeah, just solid. That's pretty much what this run is. Solid, nothing else. Unlucky exit there. Still saved time. Fast swim, please. Fast swim, yes. Yeah. Lost like one swim stroke. That's fine. Again, I did that the other day. Exactly like that. Nice glitched tile. That never happens. Ever. Not in practice, not in runs. Well, in 2 runs now. Ah! Gotta find my focus again. Very bad level. Very unfortunate. Ah, this is so bad. Ah, that hurts. There's a weird color in this color palette, yeah. Let's just refocus. Everything is still, well, not everything anymore, but a PB is definitely still possible. Ah, double slow. Still slow, triple slow, okay. Quadruple slow. Eventually fast swimming. There is nothing I could do there. Ah. Unfortunate. Ah. Well, how did I not lose my momentum there? I still had rightwards momentum after I thought I had come to a standstill. That was odd. Bad level. Mhm. Good last room at least, but that's not enough. Just lost it there. I needed a really good level. And that first room was not that. Can still be a D-Rust PB. Parrot P. What an unfortunate late game. I am disappointed. It's not enough. I don't believe it's enough. I can save time on both of these last splits, but I don't think it's a full second. Hey Ninja Bro. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's already not good enough. There was a tiny chance to get a PB on this run, but not with the first pick like that. Actually, I think there was no chance. Possible time save a second, it says. I don't believe that. I just choose to not believe that. That's with the old strat, I feel. Still a good run. Way too old for this. There's no next run for today. This is what we get. At least a finished run. No death, please. My hands are still incredibly sweaty. I don't know what is going on today. Good enough. The next room is where I lost my last PB. Let's see how this goes today. Didn't really go as planned, but it went well. Solid castle. That's the kind of castle I need in a PB. Or on a PB run. Low 88 into Wario. Good run. Very solid. That is two 2619s in 3 streams. And a shoe glitch. Let's go. Thank you for the GGs. I did enjoy that run. Oh, that's a gold split. I kind of had it still on the piggy fight, now that I see my Wario's castle split. Ross! Oh man, I'm happy to see you. Thank you. All right. I'm tempted to stream tomorrow. Fridays are usually some of my off days during the week. Nah, I'm gonna take tomorrow off. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but or maybe stream tomorrow, Saturday off, and then Sunday, Monday stream. I usually need one of those off days. And the last 2 days when I didn't stream, I didn't really feel like I got what I would get out of a rest day. I was just not feeling too great. You beast. My Thank you for watching, everybody, today. The PB is coming. This one was really only about the submarine. If it wasn't for the submarine, this would have been a free PB. Possibly still a world record contender. Yeah. I'm looking at the splits, and it's really just the dumb submarine. Oh well. Oh well. It will all be better next time. C7 is streaming, so we can continue the SML2 stream train. Did I spell that right? I hope so. So yeah. Tomorrow off, I'm gonna say. I will be back on Saturday. Thank you very much for watching. Have good nights. Bye bye.